People are welcome to join, bring mats, shit like that.
2,
Do it all.
1.
Oh, yeah.
Great job. All right, take a minute to breathe in down dog. Step up to the top of your mat. Bring your arms all the way up, flat back, reach to the sky, and bring your arms down into prayer. Coming back up, lowering back down to your toes, up to flat back, fingers to shins, holding onto the inside of your calves and pulling yourself forward for that deep stretch. Coming back up, raising your fingertips to the sky, falling back down to your toes, moving your right leg back, then your left leg into down dog.
Not tired?
Me? I was so tired at the end of that.
Oh, I'm like, man, you're not going hard.
I had just done like 7 episodes the same day.
Yeah, I remember that crib.
Coming back up. Let's sit in butterfly position.
On my belly.
Heels, bottoms of your soles of your feet together. Leaning forward, almost like you're smelling your toes. And stretch here. This is a great hip opener. Now we're gonna walk to the top of our mat. Stand with our hands down to our toes.
I definitely should have invited everybody to bring their mat.
Practice.
That's right.
Namaste.
Okay.
You saw yourself?
That blonde.
Yeah, all that blonde.
We got the opportunity to go to the Eat, Drink, Vegan Festival here in California at the Rose Bowl. It was so much fun because Damon got to bring Tallulah, Ava, and Lucky and to all experience vegan cooking. The only hiccup we had was in the beginning, Damon caught a reaction because he was so excited about eating so much food. He took too much insulin and it took us a little bit longer than we anticipated to get in.
I'm having a reaction right now, so my sugar's low. So just waiting for it to that's what happens with reactions. Just go for it being diabetic. It's not the worst thing in the world.
You're lucky you get to eat from home.
Well, it's a good place to have a low blood sugar. That's why I wasn't eating. Because I was trying to wait till I got here because I don't eat a lot. So I'm probably about 15 minutes.
After that, we really got to enjoy some new, different vegan cuisine. We are live here at the Vegan Eat, Drink, Vegan Festival. I've already stuffed my face with a few things. David's already gone through a reaction. And I'm about to get more food because apparently I get unlimited beer in this tiny ass cup because I didn't feel like upgrading to $30.
Cursed.
But that'll be next time. So yes, stay tuned. I'm really excited about getting a lot of ideas for recipes for next season. Our friends were there, and we really got to enjoy some new foods from different restaurants from all over the world, which was a little bit disappointing because the next day I couldn't just go out in Los Angeles and grab my favorite burger. Here's a few things we really liked.
El Boogie.
Oh my God.
Making me hungry looking at this.
She said that's delicious.
I think we're gonna be starving after this.
Stuff.
That from Donna Jean? Amazing. What was your name? Lauren. Food Art by Lauren. My food friend is usually here. Oh, it's amazing. I have a cooking show. Meat show. Yes. Awesome. So Food Art by Lauren.
Yes, all vegan organic. We're usually on Sunset and Vine on set in Santa Monica.
Just eating
Everything.
my god, this burger was so good with the mushrooms.
The donut one was crazy too, though.
I like this one better than the donut one. Thank you everyone for watching season 2 of Health is Wealth. Please join us next season for a little Hawaiian flavor.
So it's the end of your first season.
Yeah, I have one more episode. It's the recap of the healing party.
Okay. Well, get your people now. Do a little Q&A. Talk about the experience. Talk about health. Girl wants to smoke.
Hey, thank you guys so much for staying and watching. I appreciate it. Damon made a good comment. I should have told everybody to bring yoga mats so you could do that 4-minute stretch while it was going, but next time. But yes, let me know if you guys have any questions or have any ideas for cooking.
Yeah, let me say something.
Okay, Damon wants to say something.
I just wanted to say how proud I am of Raquel. You know, she's been taking care of me for a while. And, you know, I didn't want to be so selfish. I felt like the rest of the world should understand how it is to be loved and taken care of. And she also does a really good job of putting the show together. She edits the show. She does everything herself, along with Camila, the editor, her editor.
Who's here?
Hey, Camila.
Camila, wave. Camila edited.
And she's real humble about it. So, you know, I like to brag for her, but she's done, this is your that's your sixth show?
That's the 9th show.
My bad.
We have one more to come out, which is the healing party. So.
And again, the network is really inspired by her. My whole point of view in life has been inspired by her. And that's what the network I want the network to be about. Health is wealth, taking care of your family, taking care of the dogs, taking care of everyone that you love and making it look cool. And she's doing it. She embodies it. She's the star of the network. Everyone give Raquel applause, please. I love Raquel.
Oh, thank you.
So any questions, talk to her. But I think the conversation is how important health is. You know, us transitioning into trying to be vegan-ish, you know, and just, you know, and all the other things day to day. Because this is her life day to day. We just really just put a camera on it, you know.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm done. I'm not taking over. I just wanted to say that.
Damon really pushed me to do this and to even do this Zoom because he does Zooms like every day, 3 times a day. And I really, really appreciate everybody for joining.
Talk about the mushroom slides.
So the mushroom slides are a big hit, always over here. I wish I could have actually made them, but I've had a hard time actually even finding those mushrooms during the quarantine. They've been really hard to only find certain like basic mushrooms. Those would still work, but those ones just have more of a pulley kind of a barbecue feeling when you eat those. So they're exciting, but yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any questions? I really appreciate everybody for jumping on. I have so many people from different aspects of my life right here. It's just, it's a lot of fun and I really appreciate it. So. Hey.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching you make the mushroom slides, and I wanted to know if you chose mushrooms as a substitute for like proteins, and then what are some other slides you create with using other things outside of meat for protein?
Okay. So I've used, so the mushrooms, mushrooms have such a good texture, you can almost substitute them for like a seafood, or you can substitute them for a meat type of feeling, and they kind of have a similar texture, especially if you cook them right, you can nail it, and with the sauce, you really can't go wrong. When you got lots of sauce on vegan stuff, I mean, everything tastes great. So, but another thing, one of my favorite things to do right now is, what do I make? It's like a chickpea slider. So it's kind of like an egg salad or a chicken salad, but you smash up the chickpeas and you put everything in like you would for a chicken salad. You put the vegan mayonnaise, you put the relish, you put the mustard, you put the, you know, a little bit of celery and stuff in there. And I put a little bit of, I really like to put a little bit of not spicy, what is it? What's that? Can't even think of the name. It's an Indian flavor. It's called, starts with a C. Curry. Thank you. I like to put curry in it. It tastes great. But that's one of my favorite, and that's like one of my favorite lunches right now. I'll slather that on a slice of bread with lettuce and tomato. You can't go wrong.
Hi, Rocky.
Hey.
I have a question. How are you? You look great.
Thank you.
First, I want to say I do not like mushrooms, but the way you just prepared that,
yes,
I'd be willing to eat them.
Oh, well, they're really good.
With that being said, have you ever thought of, like, especially now when people really don't go out, like having some sort of meal prep where you can sell your meals to people? The sauce looked great.
The sauce
Everything
looks, yeah,
really good. So
I have. I mean, it's we've talked about it, but I think it's a lot of work. I need a partner to help me on that because I don't think I could do that personally.
Also, she's been real tired lately.
One thing
maybe sauce at some point.
One thing I've been thinking about though doing is maybe for the next episode or maybe for 2 weeks from now is I'll put up a recipe and we could all make the dinner together. I thought that would be kind of a fun way for everybody to kind of cook together and do our fails and our successes kind of together in one dish.
How to meal prep. Like you could prep it with them, and you can just make videos of meal prep, so you don't have to physically do it, and people do it themselves. Like you had that idea of having everyone go give them the ingredients, they go buy it, and then they'll cook it together.
Right, exactly.
That was your idea.
Yes.
I'm not even.
That's why I just said that.
I just wanted to say it again.
Oh, okay. Yes. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we could even just do a couple meal preps, or we could cook a dinner together. But I'm trying to think of something that's easier to cook that's not so lots of different ingredients. So maybe I'll start off with a small dessert.
What's liquid smoke?
Liquid smoke? It's an ingredient and it has that smoky barbecue flavor and it is awesome. Like you open the bottle. Can you grab it? The liquid smoke?
Oh yeah. Buy it at the store?
Yeah, you can buy it at the store. It's kind of like next to the Worcestershire sauce. And I'll show you. I'm gonna grab it from the kitchen right now. But it smells like smoke and it's great. Anything that kind of has that smoky flavor that you kind of want it to emulate barbecue, you just throw that in. Last night I made like shrimp and grits, but it was with mushrooms and grits. And I used this in the mushrooms to give it kind of that good, I don't know, I'm from the South, so it kind of has that flavor to it. So it gave it a great flavor. And then, some sherry, all the good stuff. But yeah. How are you doing, Kat, though? I'm so happy to see you.
Yes, come here.
I'm Laura. We can harvest mushrooms in our woods here.
Oh, really? Oh, if everybody doesn't know, Kat is in Maine and she owns her own store. My mom has known her since before she was born.
Raquel's mom threw my baby shower.
Yes. So it's amazing to see you and I really appreciate it. And your baby is so cute. I love her. Aww. And yeah, no, I'm so happy. And so she's an entrepreneur and we just really appreciate it. And she actually came to our gallery at Poppington in the Lower East Side too. So that's been fun. And it's been fun to stay connected over the years.
Before your clothing.
Yes, that was fun. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's so exciting.
Hi, Raquel, I have a question.
Yeah.
Hi, that looks great, definitely. I love veggies, but my husband does not like cooked vegetables at all, so it's very hard to get him to eat a lot of the stuff I try to come up with.
Okay.
But I have a question. It's we've been talking about eventually trying to see if we can go vegan, even if it's for a little while, and then come back. But what is your recommendation on what are the best vegetables to kind of help in that transition, like coming from like big meat lovers?
Okay, so the best way to trick a non-vegetable eater into eating it, I don't know if you want him in the frame right now, a blender. You blend up the vegetables and then you put it into the sauce. They don't know it exists. All of a sudden they're like, wow, I feel great. I'm regular. I don't know what's going on.
That's what the gravies is? That's why you be doing all that?
Okay, so first, to get him to start having the flavor and the taste of vegetables, you kind of have a desire for it. You have to mix it into like spaghetti sauces. I will always add in extra carrots into the sauce. Because you never know, because that carrot has that orange flavor.
I did not know that.
Yes.
No more carrots in my sauce.
You don't know it's there. So you add in the extra vegetables, you blend it up, they don't know. You start slower, and then you add. Once they get the flavor for it, they don't even know it's there, and then all of a sudden they're craving the vegetables, and they say, "Oh, this tastes good." So, vegetables are something that you just kind of have to learn to love, but your body will love them more than your mind. So, and smoothies are a great way. I like to put spinach in my smoothie. You can't even taste it, and that's an easy way to get people drinking and eating vegetables. Super easy. Spinach and kale, and that's high protein. You got lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, and those super green vegetables. Everything. I go with what they tell you since
you always try to sneak
you're
a squash in my stuff. She always tries to sneak squash.
Squash is hard for you. You don't like the texture, and I can't really get away
and
with
beets.
that one.
She always wants beets. I'm not playing with beets at all.
No,
I don't do beets.
Beets are hard. I really have to mix those into the sauces, and then he knows because the sauce is like that bright pink color. But yeah, so vegetables, if you can try and blend it in slowly into certain dishes, you'll get away with it, you know. Cheese always helps on certain things for people.
I can get them with the cheese. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the milk that you use
for
the recipe?
In this one, I think I used Ripple milk, but I have a new favorite milk.
What's milk? It's not real milk. What's Ripple milk?
What is Ripple milk?
It's made from peas, yellow peas.
Okay.
PEA, yeah. Be clear, it's PEA, like peas, like if it wasn't clear, nothing else. But my new favorite. You want to grab the milk? Yeah.
2 for 2. I'll be real impressed if you get this one.
I want to show you this new milk that I really like, and it's because it has only 2 ingredients. So the problem with certain milks that I don't like is you look at the back and it has a long list of ingredients of, you know, different gums that they put in to preserve it.
I'm talking about vegan milk.
We're talking about vegan milk right now. But this one is literally like you would make it from home. It's just almonds and water, and that's it. And they ship it to you. Yeah, that's it. What'd you think I said?
Okay, we got it. Let's bring it. Just bring it.
No. This is my new favorite. So this one is my new favorite. And if you look...
Show it to live, too.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This one... So this is the best part. Look at the ingredients. Filtered water and almonds.
Okay, great.
Nothing else.
Because I buy the almond milk, but it doesn't, I mean, right now I don't think it's agreeing with me, so I'm just looking for something different. But when you said Ziggy Milk, I didn't understand what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And this one, you can actually order it from them, and they'll deliver it to your door, which is really nice. So I really like it, especially now. I don't have to go to the grocery store. But so I don't use the Ripple milk as much right now. This is my personal favorite. And it froths up in coffee and whatever. When you blend it, it gets really foamy. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Rocky.
Hey.
Got a quick question.
Yeah. Hey.
So my husband has high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd like to know some alternatives to make some low sodium vegan dishes that you have.
Vegan dishes. Ooh, what to do to cut out salt? That's hard because I'm Puerto Rican, so we would put salt on everything. I'd say, you know, I guess I would first start like cutting salt from certain things. So there's salted butter. That has a lot of extra salt, and then you add extra salt onto it. So if you eliminate that and you get unsalted butter, that can help lower your salt intake. Then if you just try not to cook with so much salt, so you're only putting it on at the end, that could help. The key to everything in life, I believe, is drinking more water. If you can get him to flush his system out more and more and more, it'll help his blood. And eating foods like, I know you don't like beets, but things that are rich in color help to flush the blood and help to clean the blood and make him more, detoxifying. I'm a big fan of...
What about vitamins?
Vitamins are always really important. Men's multivitamins for your husband, and you should be taking some yourself. What else? You know, every morning I try to make sure I drink as soon as I wake up, a glass of water to just start my body off right. That's immediate. Then, you know, throughout the day, trying to drink as many glasses of water as I can. If you drink some other type of drink, try and follow up with a glass of water as well. That'll just kind of get your body flushed out. And then I love fruit. I'm a big fan of fruit as a healing nutrient. So as much fruit as you can eat to the point where it's not hurting your sugar or anything like that, I believe is really powerful.
And does anybody else know?
If anybody else knows some high blood pressure kind of tricks, I don't really know. I haven't had to deal with that.
I don't really know any high blood pressure, but you could do chlorophyll water.
Chlorophyll water, yes.
Chlorophyll water really helps clean the system and get everything moving again. Detoxing.
And everybody says Sharina. She is amazing. She makes me look beautiful a lot of the times. Not on quarantine. This is not her work, but yes, chlorophyll. It's an algae that you can get, and that's a good thing. And you can put it in smoothies. You can't even taste it.
Yep.
You don't even know it's there.
You can also do sea moss powder.
Sea moss is a powerful one. I have not gotten to venture into that one, but sea moss is something that is like, I feel like it's coming up as a huge superfood. Yeah. Queen of Green, who you actually saw when I first met her here at the Eat Drink Vegan Festival. We met there, and then we've actually remained friends. She's an amazing chef, She's had her own TV shows on Food Network, everything. But her and I did a talk show, and she talks so much about sea moss. She gets it from Jamaica, but she has a specific sea moss. She puts it in everything. She has it about 3 times a day. She really believes in sea moss.
It's really great in smoothies because the taste can be a little overpowering.
I'm sure. I haven't even gotten to try it yet, but I definitely need to try it.
You can get it at since you're in the Follow Your Heart.
Oh,
it's
really?
in the Valley. Yeah.
They have a great restaurant too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And for all those wives that want to get their men to be vegan, she just knows how to make real good ghetto gourmet. So all my ghetto dishes, she makes them healthy, but they still feel hood. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Like today, she's gonna make some. What's the Spanish thing you're gonna make for?
I'm gonna make. If my mom's still on, I'm making a Puerto Rican steak with rice and beans.
But without the steak.
But without the steak, I'm making it with the. Some people are not happy about the Beyond Meat, but I'm making it with Beyond Meat. So I soak it in vinegar and garlic and onions, and it soaks and marinates in there. And that's what I used to do with meat, but I've tried it, and it actually works for the Beyond.
And mushrooms is like steak to me. Mushrooms, like if she replaces, it's like chicken. If you fry up some mushrooms, that's like buffalo wings. I mean, or rather like chicken fingers. I love any mushrooms is like meat. That's my replacement.
The same type of mushrooms that I put in the barbecue sliders. If you just do like a same type of mix you would do for fried chicken, like a buttermilk, you do the kind of mixture and you dip it in flour and then you fry it. It comes out insane. So we could do we like to do the fried chicken and waffles with the mushrooms
instead of chicken,
or on pancakes. It's amazing, and the texture is on point. But yeah.
Have you tried jackfruit yet?
Yes. I have a hard time with jackfruit because he can't get past that it's a fruit.
It's a fruit. A fruit can't be tasting like meat. It tastes like mangoes.
So I do pulled pork. I do the pulled pork sandwiches with jackfruit.
She does
and I let the jackfruit sit overnight in a Ziploc baggie with all the sauces so that it soaks in everything.
Yes.
And then you cook it. You can't even tell.
We actually have a recipe
I can't get past it.
Next season with jackfruit, a Hawaiian dish. And it's going to be great. And Monique, who had asked what are other things to put on the sliders, jackfruit is a great one. And you can get them in the can form, organic can. I usually have to order on Amazon. Sometimes it's hard to find in the grocery store. But you get those, you marinate it. It comes out. I personally like it. I think Nicolette likes it. Damon, he'll eat like a couple of bites.
I can't go past 3 bites of jackfruit.
It's because for some reason I bought a big jackfruit one day because I wanted to experiment.
It's a porcupine watermelon. I can't, that's what it is.
We had so much fun eating it as a real fruit, and it was so sweet. It was almost the taste. It was almost like a mix between pineapple and mango. It was excellent. But since then, he hasn't been able to get over.
It's in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in that.
I'm trying to decide.
Texture means a lot to me.
I don't know. Maybe I'll blend it up and just turn it into a mash.
Texture means a lot to me. You know what I mean? Oh, what about the chicken? You did the fried potatoes, whatever. That was crazy too. It was like instead of chicken, it was like fried.
You really like those smashed potatoes. I just took little potatoes and you boil them, and then you smash them with a cup, and then you put them in the oven, and they get all really golden and crispy, almost like crunchy, and
tastes like chicken.
He loved it. I put gravy on top of it. That's part about being vegan. You get really good at gravy.
Actually, gravy is everything. You put gravy on anything, you're gonna think it's meat. Gravy is really what everybody loves, is sauce.
The thing I find, you have to like season everything as if it is meat.
Yes.
And it'll taste like normal.
Yes, absolutely.
But a little side order of yoga does the body good.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I love it.
Is there any chat questions?
Yeah, any chat questions?
Oh, there's chat. Oh, I didn't know this existed. Oh, get you.
And if anybody else has a recipe they want to share, or a vegan experience, anything cooking or yoga, please share.
It's Constantina. How are you?
Hey, Constantina. Good.
I just wanted to add, my husband is like vegan vegetarian. I'm not, although I'm pregnant and I'm trying to be more healthy.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So he had high blood pressure and he was able to lower it by reducing his salt, but he's been doing a lot more plant-based diet. So everything like raw vegetables. Mm-hmm. He uses mushrooms and other like beans, and he'll mash them. And he'll use chickpeas a lot, and we don't go in the can anymore. So everything is like, we have like bowls of beans in the water.
Oh, good.
He's Panamanian, so so he's always cooking like stuff because he grew up with a grandmother that taught him a lot of this.
That's amazing.
And he suggested to me to try to do more raw vegetables and cook them and saute them, and then the sauces and flavoring it with mushrooms and chickpeas and blending stuff together. Yes. And he was able to do patties and other things that is more vegetable focused. And he added like things like watercress, Swiss chard, we eat bok choy, kale, like all this stuff that we're constantly mixing together.
I love it. That's really good, yeah. And that actually might make sense about some of the canned stuff, so having extra sodium in it, so that's a good point,
too. We don't do any cans anymore.
That's good. That's really good.
We have a bishop in the building. I just want to know a bishop. I just want to hear what he has to say. What's up, Bishop?
Well, once again, this is amazing. I learned something about Jorge I didn't know. I know Jorge. I married them. I didn't know Jorge was vegan.
Yeah, he's now like vegan.
Okay, and Dina's Greek, so you can see how that's going. But when I was younger, my foods couldn't touch, and to this day, I've never in my life ever eaten mayonnaise or ketchup. So I lie to people and tell them I'm allergic to it. So whenever I see that, what would be a substitute for ketchup for someone
tomato sauce
who actually fears it?
Do you like tomato sauce? Do you like marinara sauce?
The first time I ever ate spaghetti, my mom cooked it all the time, but the first time I ever ate it when I was 25 years old.
Like
I think I ate spaghetti after I came back from Africa. I think I was 35.
Wait, you eat cheeseburgers without no mayonnaise or ketchup, or veganese or ketchup?
Bread and meat.
Back in the day, there was no such thing as that. Then Burger King came out, and their whole thing was, have it your way. You would go to White Castle and say, take off the onions and ketchup. Like, what's wrong with you? We don't do that. McDonald's either. Back in the day, you couldn't you couldn't order a sandwich the way that you wanted. And that's what made Burger King unique.
Interesting.
Burger King would say, have it your way.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's for the old timers out there.
That would be a challenge.
But,
It would be a challenge. I have no idea.
My wife knows I'm a picky eater. I'm proud of all of you vegans. Keep me up in prayer. I still
all it takes is a couple of good meals and you don't even know.
And watch With the Health.
Yes.
And watch With the Health, but I also know that I love listening and everything, but you guys are trying to get as close to me as you can. That's a joke. But, I mean, it's like a man.
Should I say what? It's a sin to kill.
Well, what Rocky wanted to bring to your attention, Bishop, is in the Bible it says, "Thou shalt not kill." It doesn't just say, "Thou shalt not kill humans." They might say, "Thou shalt not kill anything," if you don't have to.
Hey, Dave, I just want to say something cool. Hey, Rocky, first of all,
Hi.
congratulations.
Hey! Oh my gosh, good to see you.
Yes. But first of all, let me just say this to all the vegans and all the people that, my wife has been vegan and she's hardcore. She's into Ayurvedic lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
So she understands it in and out. She's a big yogi. She got me doing yoga, which Damon will never see on camera. Trying to get me. But let me just say this. Also, just for everybody that's trying to be vegan, I'm going to suggest you guys go and really learn your blood types so you understand how your body reacts to certain things like meat and vegetables. We're not monolithic. We're not all one type. We all have different types of body types, and certain things we do need and we don't need. And so just learn that. In the Ayurvedic world, it's called your dosha. Learn your dosha. Learn things about how you eat, what makes you react, how your body reacts to certain food, and that'll help.
Who told you that, Lays? Your wife taught you that?
Hey, listen,
don't try to get on here fronting because your wife told you something.
It's quarantine.
He tried to. I could have said that too because Rocky could have told me that.
Yeah.
Trying to get with a straight face. Okay, Yogi. Okay, what were you saying?
All right. I don't know. Does anybody else have any questions? But that's actually a really good point. Your bodies all react to different things, different foods. Some people are allergic to mushrooms, which is hard. And
wait, what was that you were allergic to that you were eating so much of, and then you had to test it made you upset? I mean, remember?
Okay, my body does not like a lot of celery, and I was trying to do the medical medium, have a glass of celery juice every day. It was not working. All of a sudden, my stomach was hurting. I was having bad issues in the bathroom, and it was just like. It was almost me. I used to have really bad stomach problems, and then when I started eating straight organic and then started eating more vegan vegetarian, I had eliminated that from my life. But then all of a sudden, once I started drinking celery juice every single morning, it all started coming back, and I didn't know what it was. So I went to a nutritional response tester. What they do is they actually use food as the medicine. So your body reacts to food by just being in the presence, by just having the energy around it. So she would put the actual food next to, I think it's like a blood vessel where your veins and everything move. And then she would react. She would move your arms up or down. Different, depending on your body's reaction, you either have a positive reaction to it or a negative reaction to it. And everything I was trying to eat, like all these juices I was trying to make, were just actually making it worse. So I had to heal my body from that in order to be able to drink them fairly regular, but I have to kind of stay clear of it. So not everybody works for the celery juice. So
that comes to the point. You're trying to be healthy, you might be hurting yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Good point, Lays.
Yeah.
So you want to wrap it, or what are you doing?
Yeah, if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I just want to say thank you so much. I would like to try and do another one where we could maybe even all cook a meal. I'm going to think about something that will be easier for us to do together. And
go to Health as Well, Dame Dash
go to
Studios.
Health as Well on Dame Dash Studios. If you want to see more, this was the 9th episode. I have more. And ladies, there is 2 episodes that Damon is doing yoga with me. So
wow.
if you want to
I thought
see
you was with me. Yeah, go check those out. Go check those out. You'll see how much yoga I was doing.
So those are some of my.
Go ahead. You know it ain't gonna hit. It would never hit the screen if I didn't look cool.
But those are some of my favorite episodes. episodes. So if you guys tune in, we went through a lot of different recipes this season. We had some of my favorite and the biggest bangers were the vegan crab cakes. Then we had coconut curry, cauliflower. Then we had the sliders, and we had chocolate chip cookies. We had, what are some of the other? Oh, I made dog treats for your dog. Some vegetables for your dogs to eat. Those are not vegan. I do have bone broth in there for your dogs because they're not going to just instinctually eat vegetables. They need something to pull them in. But the vegetables are really good for detoxing them, especially if your dogs have allergies right now, like mine are going through. Skin irritations, those things help to clear that out so they can it's almost like a reset. And
what about what's coming up in Hawaii? The Hawaii one.
Yes, and then next season we're doing 4 episodes with Kat. Hawaiian dishes, which are really excited. We'll have a jackfruit recipe. We have some rice recipes. We have those awesome noodles from Hawaii that are like clear, that are just totally Hawaiian to me. And you get to see a recap of kind of our travels in Hawaii and where we got to talk with Taj Mahal and our healing and everything that we went through, and how Hawaii really helped us bring us together. Yeah.
When is sorry to interrupt you. When is season 3 gonna come out?
We're editing it right now. I'm working with.
Ask Camilla. It depends how fast Camilla edits.
On the line right now, but we're trying to get. It's gonna be great. So Camilla is working on our first episode right now. So stay tuned. I will let you know. But hopefully we have a rough coming up soon.
And hold this. And I want to just close it up with this. Those that know us know that, life hasn't been all roses. It's been pretty much a rough time for a lot of people, but especially us. And, Rocky's been a warrior. She's kept the most positive outlet on life. We went to Hawaii, we healed, we were productive, and we're really proud to say that right now, Rocky's in her 2nd trimester. She's pregnant. Yay! And that's just watching her go through what she's went through and went through, and just look at her. She's still not faded. She's good money. So no one had time to feel sorry for her. She's way stronger than me, So I just want y'all to know what God looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, the creator of life. So thank you for coming through. Thank you for being our friends.
Yes.
And, what we're trying to do is just give back what's making us feel good. Love, the health, and just having a great relationship. And we're having a ball. This is like happily ever after to me. I wake up every day and I wake up to a dream. So I love y'all. And yes, I'm on my Ronnie romance. And I hope it's contagious. You know what I mean?
All right. Health is wealth, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And everybody have a great weekend.
If you want another amazing video with the one and only Dame Dash, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.